South Africans are so codependent. You know, I think that codependence also, like codependence basically means, you know, the need to be liked. Yo. We have such a need to be liked. It's sad. Serious. You meet a South African, you'll see. When they hear your accent, do you like South Africa? It's the first thing. Do you like? Yeah, that's all we want to know. Are we liked? Do you find us worth liking? You know? And I think some of that also comes off from the fear. We have fear. We have serious fears. Fears that we're not good enough. I'll tell you, I don't think I know a single South African that likes their accent. Serious. Yeah. Look at South Africans. White, black, no matter what their race. The first thing a South African wants to do is change this. Serious. It's sad. It's sad when you don't like the way you even sound. How else are you going to like the rest of you? You know? So with our country, always wanting to be liked, always wanting to draw tourists. Lord, yeah. So we as South Africans, we are being sacrificed. We are being sacrificed to draw tourists. Our xenophobia is just being plastered over, you know? Just so that tourists can come in. Behave. Can't you see visitors are coming? You know? So while for the visitors, we are being ill-treated in our own home. You know? So I look and I think, real xenophobia is coming. This is not xenophobia. This is just, I think, a reaction, you know, whenever there is more than one party, there's more than one blame, you know. You hear me constantly say, be accountable. I don't believe in victimhood. I really don't. So when foreigners act the victim, they want to act these angels. Angels live in heaven, not in South Africa, you know. And for as long as foreigners are not going to acknowledge their responsibility in this whole perceived xenophobic South African nation, it's going to continue. It's going to continue. Yeah. Because foreigners, I can tell you, in South Africa, I think South Africa is the most disrespected country in terms of borders. Our borders. Do we even have borders? If a Pakistani man can shoot somebody being illegal in the country and is not thrown out, you don't hear what became of him. You don't hear. There are so many, and I'll tell you what, because during xenophobia, right, my mom kept asking, why is it black on black? Why is it not the other races? Now this is my theory, is because as black people, we have more social interactions with other black people. For instance, me, I've got a child from a Cameroonian man. Sister, I'm sorry. Before him, I was Africa for the Africans. Come, my brothers, my sisters from Africa. Yeah, you must understand that as South Africa, we were alienated. We were, with the southern tip, we were really like, there was a big disconnect with the rest of the continent. So when when the other Africans came in, we felt connected, we felt whole, like the family is whole again. Me, I can tell you that's how I felt. So anything African was embraced. Oh, embraced. Now, And I'll tell you, not through finance. Business, that's a lie. That's a media whitewash. When they say that South Africans are xenophobic because they're stealing our jobs. Which jobs? Which jobs? That are where? No. Sissy, South Africans are xenophobic if we are. because of cultural and social interactions with each other. I don't like the way you are treating me. Not I don't like that you are stealing my job. No, it's the way you are treating me. It's more personal than it is economics. It's not finance. It's the way you treat me, the way you impregnate our women and don't take care of your babies. You know, what I don't understand is nowhere is there a social, cultural help desk. There's no way, you know, like American men, the soldiers especially, when they create children in the lands they are stationed, there's some kind of assistance, some kind of representative in that country that has some kind of social programs where the children can either get citizenship, where those parents can be held accountable for the children they have made in that foreign land. Now we don't have that. We don't have it. I, for example, let me use myself as an example. I think I'm a very ordinary person. I'm very ordinary, right? So things that happen to me are happening to other people also. I have a child from a Cameroonian national living in South Africa. I am landless. I don't own land. I rent. The Cameroonian national owns farms in South Africa. Cameroonian national doesn't pay 1 cent towards the maintenance of his child. There's nowhere I can go. I went to the family court. There's a court, this court right opposite here. It's family court. I put a maintenance order. Because he's a foreign national, number one, police, they have no sympathy for you when you are involved with a foreign national. It's like, okay, you left me, you dated him, there, you got what you wanted. You know, that was the attitude I had from the police, right? They want, if he was a South African national, if he was from White City, I would go to that house and scream and let his family know. I'd have some kind of recourse. With foreign nationals, you don't have. It's the social interactions. I can tell you, my sister, my mom should be home, comfortably in retirement. My mom is here, working with me, being 75 years old, waking up. My mom works hard, and I'll tell you, she tells me constantly, I'm not here for you. I'm here to help you with your child. That is what she's here for, to help with my child that was made by a foreign national. Every time I meet somebody from Cameroon, I can tell you I want to throw up. I want to throw up. I look at them and I just think they are the worst people. I don't know a single South African. I don't say they don't exist. I'm saying I don't know a South African man that has left his children. I don't know them.
They're actually disgrading our cultures, showing that our cultures actually don't mean anything. Africans need culture.